Good morning, everyone, and it is literally morning. Well, I started this video totally unprepared, and I thought about doing this one on November 1st. November 1st actually was World Vegan Day, and also it was the start of No Meat in November. That kind of put me in a conundrum, so what I did was I did a short for World Vegan Day, No Meat November. I was planning on actually doing that the second day. Unfortunately, yesterday I was just, in a way, let me say, not feeling too good, just mentally not feeling so good, and I never really determined or figured out what the problem was. But anyway, I continued pretty much in that state of mind for the whole day, even though I tried to get myself out of it. After I got home, pretty much I was just out. However, I was feeling yesterday, I just dropped. I mean, at probably about 8 o'clock at night, I just pretty much said I'm gonna lay down for a few seconds, and next thing I know, I was fast asleep. It was really funny because I had this realization last night, and this realization was like, it was very strange to me because it's just like, I'm sure that you all have heard the anecdote that basically the earth is just an insignificant little rock hurtling its way through space. Who said that? Was it Neil deGrasse Tyson? Was it Albert Einstein? Maybe it was both. Maybe a lot of people said it. Well, for some reason last night, I don't know, maybe it was my subconscious or something like that, all of a sudden I saw that, or it just had effect on me, and I saw how small and insignificant this earth was, how insignificant each part of this earth was, including the inhabitants on it, hurtling their way through space. So as weird dreams go, or as weird thoughts go when you're asleep, somehow that made me feel better. It was like the total break of whatever mood I was in. You would think that seeing yourself that small, or seeing the earth that small, would be a very frightening realization, but no, it was very comforting actually, because in that seeing the earth that way, seeing us that way, seeing each creature on this earth that way, also made any sort of problems, any sort of anything, any sort of experience seem very small too. And I felt a connection. I felt a great connection with the universe and what was out there. But anyway, to bring that full circle, it's November 3rd right now, and because of that, now I've decided to do No Meat November. Yesterday I was thinking of just canning the whole thing and not doing it, just because everything was so rough yesterday. But I'm bringing it back today, even though it's November 3rd. What the heck, it's still early enough in November that I can do this. One reason that I wanted to do No Meat November is the way that I ever heard of this is last year when I turned vegan. It was around November. Somebody offered me, I don't even know what it was, but it was something that was definitely not vegan, and I just said, oh no thanks, it's not vegan. And nowadays I just say thank you, and that's it. I don't go into an explanation, but back then I was a little more of a person that would actually offer an explanation. It got me into quite a few conversations too, some good, some bad, but now it's just no thank you, because just about everybody that works around me knows that I'm vegan anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. But anyway, in that offering of me doing that, and the fact that I said it's not vegan, somebody said to me, are you doing No Meat November? And I didn't know much about it, and what was explained to me is that November was a month when people went meatless, just basically because because it was the start of hunting season. I believe deer season actually starts in November 3rd, November 6th, if I can remember correctly. It is more of a vegetarian concept than it is a vegan concept. You know, challenging yourself to eat no meat for the month of November. Eggs, you can eat eggs, you can eat cheese, you can eat dairy. Now, I'm vegan, but I will support anything. I will support anything that will get meat off of somebody's plate. So definitely I'm here as a vegan, in support of vegetarians or anybody that is actually doing this challenge. Anyway, I was kind of intrigued with the concept. And before I actually did this video, I wanted to kind of research it a little bit. There honestly is not that much out there. There is actually a website. It's www.nomeatnovember.org. I'll put the link down below in case you're interested in going in. And whether you want to go vegetarian or whether you want to go vegan, I think that it's a worthy cause to actually do this. And so what if it's November 3rd? If you haven't heard of it before and you'd like to be a part of it, give it a try. You know, if you want to stay vegan or vegetarian for a month, just end it in December 3rd or something like that. Whatever works for you. Anyway, like I said, there was not much information on it at all. I even tried to pull up YouTube videos, and somehow I did not find very much. And that's kind of one reason that I wanted to put this out here. By going meatless, you'll definitely see a change within yourself. You're definitely helping the world by not eating meat. You are definitely helping animals by not eating meat. If this is something that you're interested in, I began to Instagram some of my vegan recipes. If you want to actually check those out, I will put my Instagram down below too, so you can actually see that. Some of them are simple recipes. If I got them from somebody else, I definitely will give that person credit. And also in some of my old YouTubes, there are some vegan recipes there too. I just kind of came to a decision that it's very hard for me to get a recipe out. It's harder to film a recipe than it is a vlog, and I just don't have time for that. But somehow I wanted to get them out there, you know, for anybody that wants to eat vegan. So Instagram seemed the easier way to do it, which did not take a ton of time for me, which unfortunately I just do not have. I hope that it does you some good. It's one of the biggest things that I found by going vegan is that, you know, just trying to learn how to cook for yourself, just trying to learn how to make something that's delicious instead of just eating celery all the time. Raw celery is great, but what else can you do with it? After a while, it gets old. And there are recipes out there. There are things that can really expand, and I want to present that to you just to kind of help you along if you're happening to do it. So who's in? Who's actually going to be a part of No Meat November? Comment down below. Let me know your feelings. Let me know how you're doing with it, if you've already started. I've got a suggestion for vegetarians too, because I know that you may incorporate eggs and you may incorporate dairy. Watch very carefully how much cheese, how much eggs, how much milk that you use. The reason that I am saying anything about this is because a lot of times I will go over pictures that people take of their vegetarian food, and I will see it just loaded in cheese. I mean, so more cheese than an omnivore would eat. And I've got to say that with that cheese, with those eggs, and with that dairy, you are getting high cholesterol, very high cholesterol, and it's something that you probably don't want to do to damage yourself. So just watch it, watch your consumption. If you can't get rid of it altogether, just basically be very, very careful. And if you're vegan, yeah, I know that basically cheese is out as far as that's concerned. But if you're vegetarian, don't use it as a meat replacement. That's very, very bad for yourself. If you feel you need the proteins, you feel you need something else, you're getting protein with those products, but you're also getting a heck of a lot of cholesterol. Try some quinoa. Try green leafy vegetables are very, very good and very, very full of protein. Beans, beans and rice, chickpeas, hummus, anything to help you with that protein. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.